Hi guys, and welcome to this members only pre-game thoughts. Dermoton and the Godfather himself, our pre-game Tottenham versus Man City FA Cup fourth round pre-game thoughts, and give you all the information where you can watch it, where it is, give our predicted lineup as well. Philip has been busy today at his tactics board, trying to fit the right players into the right formation and trying to sort out the subs bench. He's been on the phone, just got off the phone 5 minutes ago with Ange Postecoglou saying, right, Ange, this is what you do. Ange said, g'day, mate. And so do that. But Philip, I want to start on something. We just looked at our analytics, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I just found something. I don't know where it is now. Where is it now? Have I lost it? Oh, yeah. Today, our channel has reached 200. I can't believe this, though. 200. 220-018 views so far in our whole lifetime of this channel.
That's 220,000. Incredible.
Philip, when we rebranded this channel, did you ever think it would get the momentum it got?
No, those figures are absolutely brilliant, and they're only going up. I mean, our figures for the last few weeks have been amazing. And I think it's that a lot of it's down to the work Dermot puts into the transfer stuff. I mean, this is like that information doesn't come, it comes. We have very, very accurate sources here, and way more than other channels. We don't clickbait, we don't give rumors, we just talk about fact here, and that's what's reflected now in our numbers. So thank you so much to everybody who's watching. Tell your friends. And last week or so of the transfer window. Now, you want to hear it, you'll hear it here first.
And deadline day is going to be fun. But in the last 48 hours, Philip, we've had 764 views in the last 48 hours.
Yeah, I know.
It's unreal, isn't it? It really... we couldn't do this without the members, because our members deserve a special thank you, because I was saying last night, Philip, they're the ones that put the money into the channel. They put their hands in their pocket over these tough times and come members to us. So this show is for you guys to say thank you. Do you want to say to our members, Philip? Because we have got a new membership today, by the way. There is a new members level. We've recognized you're finding it hard out there, guys. We do recognize that. So Philip doesn't know I've done this. I know Philip won't be mad. I've started a new entry level, Philip, at 99p.
Sure, that's fine. Yeah.
And I think, and it's called the THFC Till I Die membership.
Right.
At 99p. It's our way of saying thank you to you guys. And Philip, what do you say to the members that every month they rejoin the channel's membership, they support us to come in, they put comments in, they help? What have you got to say to them? Because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them, really, would we? We'd be talking to ourselves.
No, we're doing it for them, because I mean, we don't do this for ourselves. We do this with two reasons. One, I love Tottenham, and B, as a reward to the loyal fans who pay their money to watch us go on about it, for a better word. And I mean, it's great. We love the interaction on the chat. I mean, some of the interaction on this channel is just off the charts. Some nights, and it's brilliant to see it, and keep it up. And thank you so much for taking the time to put your comments into the chat. And we will always read them out.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, near the end of a program, we might miss one or two. It's impossible to do them all, but we never knowingly not read out a comment. So any comment you make is highly regarded by us and will be read out and discussed.
Oh, if we don't, it's acknowledged, isn't it? We always acknowledge them. And like when you're talking, I go back to the chat and bring chats up and acknowledge them, because it is worth it, Philip. They're the ones that have given up their time to watch us. And I'm so grateful. I mean, we're nearly at 2K. We're 198 away from 2K.
Yeah.
I never thought I never thought I'd get to 1,000, let alone get to 2K.
Yeah. Oh, we'll hit the 2K banner fairly soon, I think, the way things are going.
I want to go to 10K, Philip. That's my goal. Goal.
We do it in small baby steps. We get to 2 and then we move on,
Is that the local police after you?
No, it's probably, as I said, the noise from the air, we're only about a mile from the airport, and the noise when the plane's taking off is quite loud. You don't hear them landing, but you hear them taking off, for sure.
But anyway, Philip, that's enough of us thanking everyone. They're here to watch the show, and let's crack onto it. Now, Philip, of course, tomorrow is the big FA Cup tie. Look, very quickly, before I start bringing up the information, what does the FA Cup mean to you? What does it mean for you as a Spurs fan?
The FA Cup, to me, as a Spurs fan, like up to 1991, we owned the FA Cup, right? And it's an absolute travesty in 33 years, or 32 years anyway, that we haven't brought that trophy back to North London. And I have a feeling that if it's ever going to change, it's going to change under Ange Postecoglou. Now, whether it's this season or next season, I don't know. We have a tough game ahead of us tomorrow night, but it's coming, and it's coming soon. And the FA Cup then will become even more special, because I have to admit, in recent years, when other teams have been playing in the final and at 5 o'clock on Saturday evening, chances I wouldn't bother watching it.
No.
I want a reason to watch the FA Cup final again. And please, Tottenham, you give me that reason this season, please.
And also, Philip, that Man City, we have a rich history of Man City in the FA Cup. Of course, they did beat us the last time they played us at White Hart Lane, 4-3 under Kevin Keegan. The time before that, we beat them at Main Road, Naeem with his hat-trick. The year we went to the semi-final and we lost to some local pub team that live in South London but thought they can just live in North London.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah, and of course in 91, Philip, we beat them in the semi-final. But for me, the FA Cup means everything.
Yeah,
it's the cup I love the most. It's the cup I want to. If we get knocked out from the FA Cup, I'm really devastated we're not going to Wembley.
Yeah.
And with the one quick question, Philip, with the semi-finals now being both played at Wembley, do you feel the FA Cup's lost its magic a little bit?
Not really, because the FA Cup semi-final has been played at Wembley for years now. Yeah. It's not just a recent thing. I mean, look at 1991. We won the FA semi-final against Arsenal at Wembley. We weren't complaining then. No, I don't think so. I think what maybe has taken away the magic is, I'll blame Manchester United for that, for going to the World Club Championship back in 2001 or 2000, not even entering the FA Cup. And that was the excuse for teams to play weakened teams and not to take it seriously. And it did lose a lot of face there. And it's become a competition that used to be the most prestigious trophy to win in England. I didn't put it ahead of the League Championship, but now the Premiership has taken over. And I think the FA Cup has a little bit of, I think what they should do is they should go back to 3 o'clock on Saturday for the final.
I think so.
You know, and go back and do the way things that used to be done. I think then they might find the viewing figures would get a bit better, you know.
Well, this year, whatever happens, we are covering the FA Cup final on this channel. We're also going to cover the League Cup final as well, Philip, very briefly. Liverpool beat Fulham just about last night in the second leg. Liverpool-Chelsea, I still think Liverpool's going to win that. Very quick question, Philip, before we move on, before our pre-game thoughts. Is the quad on for Liverpool?
No, I don't think so. No, they're not that good. They might think they are, but they're not. No, they're not. I don't see it. Salah is injured now for a month. He's going to be out. I mean, they struggled a bit against Fulham last night, from what I understand. I didn't see the match, but what I've heard about it, it's just a pity Fulham couldn't have got that extra goal to bring it extra time. God knows what would have happened. But no, I don't think Liverpool will do the quad this season. In fact, if they get one trophy, they might be doing okay. But they're not going to win the Champions League. They're not going to. I still don't think they're going to win the league. I still think Man City are going to win the league. I suppose the FA Cup is probably the Carabao Cup is their best chance because they're in the final. I'd say maximum 2 trophies, but that might be stretching it. One might be enough for them.
Now, Mr. Brady, Tottenham versus Man City, of course, at the magnificent Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Philip. It is an 8 o'clock kickoff in Ireland, England, in Europe. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff Eastern time, 12 o'clock kickoff Pacific time. The referee is Paul Turney, and the VAR man is Tim Robinson, Philip. So that's who's in charge. Turney, Jesus. Oh, God, he's not very good with Spurs, is he, that referee?
I'm trying to find one that is.
Yeah. Tottenham's head-to-head the last 5 games. Tottenham have got a good record against them, Philip. 3 wins for Spurs, 1 win for Man City, 1 draw. Last meeting was, of course, that 3-3 draw on the 3rd of December 2023 at the Etihad. As we're going along as well, Philip, in the current form in all competitions, Tottenham 1 defeat in the last 4. Man City 5 out of 5, unstoppable. How are you going to watch the game? Philip's asking. Where am I going to watch it, Dermo? Well, if you're in Ireland, you can watch it on Premier Sports. If you're in the United Kingdom, you can watch it on ITVX, STV Player, STV Scotland, and ITV1 in the UK. If you're in the USA, you can watch it on ESPN Plus. And then if you're in Canada, you can watch it on Sportsnet World Now, Sportsnet Now Plus, Sportsnet World, Sportsnet Now. There's a lot of now.
A lot of Sportsnets there.
Yeah, there is. And also, Philip, now, this is the predicted 11. Now, I sort of picked this without you, and you gave out to me because you said you should not pick the team without the coach.
Oh,
so you spoke to Ange. Ange said, right, Godfather Philip, he says, g'day, this is my team filled on. You give that to Dermoton and you put it out there. So this is the team we think might line up tomorrow night. Vicario and goal, Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Destiny, Bentancur, Skippy, Kulu in the 3, Johnson, Richarlison, Termo. Just to let you know, when we do the injury news, Kulu and Madison are on there, but for what I'm hearing, they're now they're in contention for a start. So this is only a predicted lineup. Philip, are you happy with this team, or would you make any changes in the midfield?
Well, I'm hoping that Madison is fit. I'm not too confident he will. He might make the bench. That's one good thing. So if that was the case, then I would put, if Madison is fit, just say he is fit, obviously put him in the number 10 role and move Kulu back where Werner is and put Werner on the bench. So have a midfield of Bentancur, Skip and Madison. Back 4 and goalkeeper, no problem. That's the way it's going to be. What I am looking forward to is the strength of our subs bench tomorrow night. Because we're going to have Dragusin on it. We're going to have players that have been injured and coming back. My biggest fear, and I've said this to you already, Dermot, is that Haaland plays for City. I just feel De Bruyne and Haaland against us could be very, very tough. If Haaland's not playing, well, I think it should bother most Spurs fans, Dermot, because he bothers most teams. That's the way it is when he plays,
Philip, they're human beings. They're not a machine. They are beatable.
Oh, no, they're not. I know they're beatable and listen, they haven't scored a goal at our stadium yet. And let's hope that's still the same case at 10 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But I think there's a much better chance of that actually being the case if Haaland is not playing. That's all I'm saying. If he's playing, good luck, but I hope we can handle him. If he doesn't play, then I think we have a much better chance of winning this match, because the guy's a freak, really.
Yes.
I
mean, would you put Højbjerg in that instead of Skippy?
Possibly.
Look, Skippy worries me. That's the one bit of this predicted lineup that worries me is Skippy. Why is he picking Skippy instead of Højbjerg?
Because Højbjerg could be on his bike shortly. That could well be the case. We don't know. We don't know. If he does play Skip, I think we can take it that Højbjerg is gone. If he plays Højbjerg, then maybe Højbjerg is staying. And because we're down now to the last 5-6 days of the transfer window. So it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Look, I don't know, Philip. For me, that midfield looks a little bit light on one side, and that's the Skip side.
Yeah, well, then put Højbjerg in them.
Yeah,
Bentancur will look after himself.
Yeah, is that a team? If that is the team, Philip, is that a team that can beat Man City?
That's a team that can beat any side, but it's also a team that can get beaten. So it's not, it's not an invincible team. I'm hoping that, like, the fact that we've got through the injuries so badly. Sorry, say that again. We've got through the injuries without really being okay. I know we're 6 points off the pace or whatever it is now, but it could have been an awful lot worse.
Yeah.
We've won games where we've knuckled down and we've got stuck in and got the result. Now we've got the players back. We should be able to beat teams a lot easier than we have been doing. Now tomorrow, it'd be a great place to start tomorrow night. It would be such a statement to make that to beat Manchester City and put them in their place. We've done it before. In
FA Cup matches, we're all square with them. So whoever wins tomorrow night will take the lead in the FA Cup games. Now, this is the Man City team now. This is their predicted lineup. We've got Ortega in goal, Walker, Diaz, Gavialdo in the back 3, Rodri and Lewis in front of the back three. We've got Bob, Foden, and Bob, what a name. Doku. And then we've got De Bruyne and Haaland up front. Look, now, Haaland's only started training back this week, Philip. With bigger games coming up, does he risk Haaland, or does he say, do you know what? We've got bigger games to fight. I'll keep him for the next game. Where do you think Pep's head is on this right now? I don't think Haaland will play.
I hope his head's in the oven.
No, but all saying this now, Philip, I think that Haaland will be kept for the Premier League, which is more important to them than the FA Cup, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't. In fact, I'd even be doubtful whether De Bruyne will start.
Yeah,
it's a big statement from Pep. If he doesn't play De Bruyne and Haaland tomorrow night, or has them on the bench even, right? Then I think Spurs can take huge heart from that and go on and beat them. Because without De Bruyne and Haaland, I fancy Spurs. With De Bruyne and Haaland, it's a bit more dodgy, unfortunately.
Now, Philip, this is, of course, the Tottenham Man City injury news. 2 players we can take off of that list is, of course, Kulu and James Maddison, who's already back training again. So please, this was done before I got that news, so please excuse me for the mistake. Now, we've got Ben Davies, a hamstring. Ryan is back in the treatment room with another hamstring.
How many hamstrings has that guy got?
Probably about 20 million. And we've got Manor Solomon, who's close to coming back as well, Philip.
He's good. It'd be good to see him back on the bench. Yeah.
Kulu and James Maddison, we know, are now back training again, or starting to back training again. Lo Celso with a muscle, who, Philip, I read yesterday, he's very happy at Spurs now. And really respects Ange Postecoglou.
Yeah, he's going nowhere, and he's done well for us up to his injury.
Well,
he scored a couple of crackers. I mean, he scored a cracker against Man City in the league game.
According to some people, he hasn't done a lot for us. He hasn't been too creative.
No. I think he scored a couple of vital goals, and I would keep him. I mean, there's a player in there struggling to get out, and Ange is getting the best out of him. Yeah, well, not the best now, but he's getting there.
And also got Angio Villas, and of course on the international duty courses, Papa Sarr, Basuma, and Sonny. Before we got talking Tottenham's next 6 games, Philip, as a little bonus for our members as well. Score prediction for tomorrow night.
Oh God, my heart says 2-1 to Spurs. My head says a 1-1 draw. I just, I hope we win. Depends on the team selection for Man City, I think.
I'm going for a 3-0 win, Tottenham win tomorrow night.
Wow.
Yeah, that's delusional. That's delusional.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Philip's looking at me thinking.
We'll send the men in white coats around them at 10 o'clock tomorrow night if you're not right.
A little business for you guys. I actually done this last night. I was fiddling around, Philip. I was actually bored, and I actually put this together last night. So,
Holmes, nice one.
Tottenham's next 6 games. We're home to Brentford, away to Everton, of course, home to Brighton, the game I'm going to. We're home to Wolves, home to Palace, then away to Villa. So, out of them next 6 games, Philip, how many points do you think Tottenham can get out of their next 6 games?
Okay, we'll beat Brentford.
Yeah.
We'll beat Everton. We'll beat Brighton because we owe them 1. We'll beat Wolves. We'll beat Palace. And the Villa's one's the only one that will worry me. So I'd say 15.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I think we're going to beat Brentford. We're going to struggle against Everton. Everton are fighting for their lives. Villa went up there, got a 0-0 draw, Philip, not so long ago. But I think we'll have too much quality beat them. Brighton's the one that worries me. Now, there's a little stat behind that, why I say that. It's because I've been to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium twice.
Yeah.
I've seen a defeat and a draw. Hang on, Philip. I just need to close my door. So do you want to go through the Brighton game?
Yeah, the Brighton match. I was at the Brighton match 2 seasons ago when they won 1-0 with a goal in the last minute, and but they were good. That's the game that it persuaded us to sign Yves Basuma, because he was absolutely superb that day. So I think we owe Brighton 1 for that defeat that we got a few weeks ago down on the south coast, and we didn't bother turning up at all. So I think that could be a tricky one for them. I think they'll know they're going to be in for a bit of a rough night there. Wolves are playing too badly now. They're not a bad team. They might give us a bit of trouble. Crystal Palace, I'm expecting us to steamroll them.
Yeah.
Absolutely expecting to steamroll them. And then Villa away. Villa have a very good home record. That's going to be tricky.
Yeah. Now, I've been to the stadium twice, Philip.
You're barred if they lose this time. Did you hear that? You're barred if they lose this time.
A defeat and a draw with no goals. With no, I don't think I've even seen the goals scored. We lost 2-0 to Wolves and we drew 0-0 with AC Milan.
Yeah. Well, the 2 games before the AC Milan one that I went to, actually the three of the last 5 games I've been to, right? But 3-0 against Norwich, 6-2 against Leicester, and 5-1 against Shakhtar Donetsk. So I can't say I haven't seen lots of goals. You know?
No. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going to that game as well. Anyway, so there you go. And Philip, of course, look, this is the Premier League title. Look, we're only 8 points off of Liverpool. We're only 3 points behind Man City, Arsenal, and Villa.
Oh, that's so frustrating. To think of the points we threw away against West Ham, against Chelsea, against Villa, and against Brighton, we will be top of the league now. You know, it's the fact that we're still there though is absolutely brilliant because we've got our players back now, and we can really have a run at the second half of the season. Yeah,
I think so too, Philip. And if you look at it, look, it's the tightest title race I've seen in a long time.
It is, yeah.
And I still think Liverpool will win that league. If Tottenham don't know it, I still think Liverpool can win it. I think they've got enough to beat Man City. I think Villa's going to fall away, personally, myself. Arsenal are going to bottle it as well.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to when we played them at White Hart Lane in the return North London derby, that's the game we've got to win.
Yeah,
in my view.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think so as well, Philip?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Because, I mean, April is horrendous for Spurs.
Yeah.
I think with Manchester City, Arsenal, whatever, all in one row after another. So,
yeah. And, of course, this is the Golden Boot top 6 at the moment, Philip. Haaland with 14 goals. Salah with 14. Dominic Solanke with 12. Son with 12. Gerard Bowen of West Ham with 11. And Hang Hee Chan with 10. Even that's tight, Philip. Even that's actually tight, right?
People would have thought Haaland would be streaking away with that, but obviously he's been injured. So,
yeah. So look, just one quick question before we go. There is rumours going around. Harry Kane is looking at Tottenham and saying, "I shouldn't have left Tottenham and go to Bayern Munich." I'm a little bit jealous. They're out of the German Cup where they lost to a 4th division side.
Yeah,
they're what are they now? 6 points behind Leverkusen in the German league.
Yeah,
and they're also in his very first game when he could have won a medal, he didn't win one. So is Harry Kane always going to end up with no winners medal?
I don't know. He's looking dodgy in the league though. Wouldn't it be so ironic if the season Harry Kane left Spurs, we won something?
The trophy.
We just, it would just be, it'd show you what a funny game it is,
And did you see Eric Dyer's interview last night on the German? No. Apparently he's trying to sound German.
God.
He talked English with a German, trying to pretend he was German.
So he sounds like your man out of Hello, was he?
Yeah, they put it up in the group chat, right, in the Hotspur group chat, and I listened to it. It was like, I had a very good game here. I was very you could tell he was trying to act. It was so funny. Eric Dyer, you're just a gift that just keeps giving. Exactly. You really are. Well, Philip, look, we have come to this bonus little pre-record for us members. What do you want to say to the members before we go? Just a thank you from you and me.
Again, what we said earlier, thanks a million for the support. We really, really appreciate it because without you, we'd be talking to ourselves. That's the way it would be, and we don't want that. So just hit the 99p membership. You get great content for us. You get all the latest transfer news as it happens, before it happens, and as I said, we don't go in for rumors or clickbait. If you hear it here, it's either going to happen or it's about to happen.
Yeah.
So that's the story. And again, thanks to everybody. And we enjoy the fun. I mean, we sometimes go off tangent a bit. We talk about things we probably shouldn't, but that's all part of the fun. We would like to see that the people that are in the chat always get it and they join in. And it usually makes for a very, very enjoyable show. So keep it up. Keep it up.
It is. And listen, there is other memberships as well from the 99p one. Just to say, you've got a choice.
Yeah.
But we thought it did the 99p one just as I know times are tough out there, so we do. But Philip, thank you so much. I'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your first day of your holiday. Enjoy the ABBA tribute band tomorrow night.
Yeah. Only if Spurs win, though.
Yeah, only Spurs. So what you can do if Spurs lose, you can leave Mary down in the bar and you're going to come up to the room then. Is that the plan?
Oh, I'll throw myself in the pool.
There you go.
Go for a swim. Go for a swim.
Actually, video yourself doing that, Philip. That might be
good. Yeah, must be joking. Yeah. I'll send you a video of the store where we are, all right?
Yeah. But under that bombshell, we're going to leave it there. Thank you all for watching. This is going up for you members, and then after that, it will be going up for your non-members as well, so you can get to hear what me and Philip are going to say about the game. Whatever you do, please hit the like button, subscription button, pick up your memberships as well, and all that jazz. Thank you so much indeed. The race for 2K is on. We're nearly there. Let's get there before Tottenham win a trophy. Come on, you Spurs. In Big Ange we trust.